What's up, y'all? It's another day, another dollar, another 10 cents, however you want to put it. And I'm working on the E36. I know I haven't really been on it the way that I should recently, so I'm gonna do a quick little recap real quick and then show you the mess and fiasco I'm getting myself into for probably the next week or two or so, okay? So as many as y'all know, this car has been running for the last 3 years or so, and I really should have been posting more content, but I was kind of in a rush when I put the car together, and slash, I just wanted to enjoy it. So if you don't know the overall, it's a 6-liter on Holly Terminator, basic bolt-ons, etc. And it's wide body now, custom valve field coilovers. I have the subframe reinforced. Whole bunch of fun stuff. 10.5-inch wide on the rear, 9.5 on the front. That's the fiasco I'm about to talk about in a few. And I even have back here, I have the battery. I need to figure that out for sure. Did the spare tire delete. So it's just a lot going on, okay? It's a whole lot going on with this vehicle. But this is the fiasco that is going on. The reason why this stuff is a fiasco is because when I first put the car together, I didn't know stuff like my headlight switch, my fan switches. I didn't really know if I was gonna have to move stuff around, so I have a whole bunch of extra wire like held by zip ties here, and it looks ugly. And I have a label maker because I'm usually a label maker person just to help organize stuff. Well, my key tumbler has the infamous, out of nowhere, about a year and a half into owning it, well, no, year and a half into having it swapped, because I've had this car longer than that, it just started spinning. So I ended up doing a push button start. I have a couple kill switches on the car, so it's still safe and I don't have to worry about somebody stealing it. But long story short, I'm tired of the push button start, and I do want my key to work. Also, when I first had the car running, I could let my windows down when the car was on. Over time, I couldn't, which is weird. Now, all my windows work except for this one. This motor is done. Typical E36 problems. But now that I'm in the final phase of this car, I kind of want all my amenities to work properly. Like my brake lights are emotional sometimes. So all this wiring right here and under here is probably going to take me realistically a week to 3 to really clean up everything. I have 6x9 speakers in the rear, 5 1/4 down here. I need to clean up the speaker wiring. I have a lot of like little petty stuff to do that isn't really the most fun to record or to even look at, but I am going to do some of this stuff, and then after I do it, I'm going to do like a quick voiceover, or somehow I'm going to do it for the people that might be having the same problems as me. I took the whole glove box out because there's a comfort access or comfort whatever relay in there that I think is starting to go bad, and that's the reason why my windows are emotional and sunroof is emotional sometimes. Which, by the way, this Harbor Freight $3 light is the best thing since sliced bread. But I'm gonna try to record all this stuff. If you're looking at this video right now, I don't know if I'm gonna post this video first. It's like an overall update, just to give an idea what's going on, because I haven't been posting as often. I should have been releasing these videos that I've been sitting on, but expect me to actually be better at it this year. I keep saying I'm be better, but like I'm actually going to get better at it, because I have a short shifter in here, adjustable DSSR. I feel like some of these videos are useful for all E36 or E46 people, and not just the guys that are LS swap, because I'm still running the original ZF transmission, and from ZF back is all original BMW stuff. The field coilovers, I'm gonna do a full review, explain not just the install, but what happens after install, good things to go with it. Because this car literally rides like a Cadillac, and I am relatively low, and I mean, it is a V8 in here, and it feels like a daily driver. That was always my mission with this car. Will stay my mission with this car. This is not a race car. I do have a little angle on it. I do have little stuff in here to just make it a fun street car, but I am adding amenities like heat I haven't had in it. Probably will eventually add AC. So bear with me with these videos, because my face and camera and all this stuff, I'm figuring out the camera angles and stuff, but I don't want to bore y'all with this stuff. I am replacing the clutch in this. I do have some Z06 heads and some other stuff sitting around. I might not do the motor work. I might only just replace the clutch, and then I don't really plan on picking up another project car for a little while. But I'm gonna leave that question mark right there, because I have a couple tricks up my sleeve. But that's why I'm getting to finally finishing this car off the right way. It has been extremely reliable. Whoever says the swaps aren't reliable or a lie, it's been extremely reliable. It is best to buy once, cry once in some situations. So I'll do a full overview once I get done with it on stuff that I wish I would have did the first time, stuff that I didn't have to do the first time, etc. So I'm gonna go through all of that, but just want to do a quick little update video. Might not even put a whole bunch of content in here of me actually fixing stuff until it's actually fixed and I know it works right, because this is the mission. This whole center console area needs to get cleaned up. I have a fan on the switch. I will eventually, this is just going to be my emergency fan. I have a spout push fan. I'm going to hook up a F-body pull fan and go and put it on the Holly Terminator for that to auto cut on. This is just going to be my scramble fan. And the headlights, I did delete so much on my harness that the tail lights work off of this button, but the headlights don't. And I honestly don't feel like going through all that wiring, but I am going to redo some wiring and stuff like that when I swap the clutch out, which I'm going to do a quick glance real quick over the motor. So since I've had this car running, I've had my ECU in there. I have wire managed pretty well, but like that black little block off piece, ooh, that is a tongue twister, that goes back here, I need to actually put that in there so I can actually tuck some of the wires better back there. My AEM fuel pressure regulator needs to be better mounted. That little area where my little extra fuse is for my headlights, I wired some of this stuff good, but there's a way to clean up some of this wiring, and I want to clean everything up with the label maker before I do the clutch, so everything in here is properly labeled. Like the catch can needs to be better mounted. It's just a couple, all this stuff is going to be cosmetically more pleasing. Like I have zip ties still here with my radiator, and it's not even held by those zip ties anymore. They're just there. So some of this stuff needs to get cleaned up. That's what this whole mission for the next couple weeks is going to be, is cleaning up this whole wiring in here and the wiring inside the car while it runs and drives, so I know I did it right before I take the motor out. So to answer your question where I've been, this has just been something I drive for fun, and it's still been on the road. But I have done coilover install. I have done subframe reinforcements. The NRG seats are in there. The door panel deletes stuff. But just wanted you to get an idea of where I've been and what the plan is this year. More car meets, more fun, more content. And I know I need to get better, so I'm going to get better. So expect these videos, the next 3 to 7 videos, going to be a little out of turn, but just so you can get what I did to it, and you can see that the field coilover install did work. And I have other little random stuff that, why not, I'll just show you real quick. Okay, so I did the field coilovers and I did the true coilovers. I know a lot of people don't believe in the true coilovers. They like the divorce setup. I'm not a fan of the divorce setup just because I like to have my adjustable pieces. So yes, that's why I did a spare tire delete, is so I can get my diff out easier. Lower control arms, my upper control arms are adjustable too. Subframe obviously is glittery because my daughter got to it and she helped me out paint that. Subframe plates are in there, above there, new bushings in there all the way around in the subframe. But all my arms back here are adjustable. Now I do encourage you to do exactly what I did. So I don't have strut tower problems, but I ran a strut bar, and then I have the little support plate at the top and the bottom to help support this. So I didn't just put them on true coilovers and not get some reinforcement at the strut tower. I did do it on both sides as well, but this is what I mean by little odds and ends of getting my sound system better sounding. Reason to need all that wire for a speaker. So you can somewhat see the finished project on some of the stuff. The quick release is in there now. So this is just a quick overview, quick little welcome back video. And expect a lot more content, a lot more often. I'm not bluffing this time. But just want to give you what's going on with the car and what I plan on doing. So this is all I'm going to probably give you on this video, because that center console is about to stress me out. So please like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. I promised I was going to get better at recording. So this is my radio harness. Before I had these little plastic things, whatever, crimps. I'm moving over to the waterproof ones that have the solder in the middle, just because it's cleaner and less bulky, because I want to slim up all my harnesses. So this is just kind of what the petty, I know you don't want to watch all this little individual stuff. What I was talking about that I'm starting to do, like slimming up wires and just making stuff tuck better. So this is literally just goes to the back of the radio, how it hooks up to the factory harness, because I have a touchscreen big old radio on there. But just cleaning up the wires so they all don't, this is just bulky. So just this way it's more clear. Then I'm gonna chase with some electrical tape so this whole little piece looks factory.